Canada, a land of towering mountains, pristine forests, and sparkling lakes, boasts an incredible diversity of wildlife. From the soaring eagles to the elusive lynx, these creatures are a testament to the country's natural splendor. Among these remarkable animals, the grizzly bear and the caribou stand out as symbols of Canada's wild heart. Grizzly bears, with their imposing size and powerful presence, roam the western provinces. Their habitat stretches from the rugged mountains to the coastal rainforest. These apex predators play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. Caribou, often called the reindeer of North America, are equally iconic. These majestic creatures graze in vast herds, their hooves drumming across the tundra and boreal forests. The survival of these animals, and countless others, is deeply intertwined with the health of Canada's environment. Their presence is not only a source of national pride, but also an indicator of the country's commitment to conservation. Protecting these creatures means safeguarding the delicate web of life that sustains them. Canada has long recognized the importance of protecting its natural heritage. The Species at Risk Act, enacted in 2002, stands as a cornerstone of the country's conservation efforts. This act provides a legal framework for identifying and protecting species at risk of extinction. It also mandates the development of recovery strategies to address the threats facing these vulnerable populations. Indigenous communities have been stewards of Canada's lands and waters for millennia. Their traditional knowledge and practices are invaluable to conservation efforts. Recognizing this, Canada has increasingly sought to involve Indigenous communities in the management and protection of wildlife. This collaboration ensures that conservation decisions are informed by both scientific expertise and traditional ecological knowledge. Funding plays a crucial role in supporting these conservation initiatives. Canada has committed significant resources to protect its biodiversity. The 2030 Biodiversity Strategy, aligned with the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework, outlines the country's ambitious goals for conserving nature. This strategy emphasizes the need for collaborative action, involving governments, Indigenous communities, and citizens alike. Despite these efforts, Canada's wildlife faces growing challenges. Habitat loss and fragmentation, driven by human development and resource extraction, pose a significant threat to many species. Climate change adds another layer of complexity, altering ecosystems and disrupting migration patterns. Grizzly bears, with their large home ranges and dependence on specific food sources, are particularly vulnerable to habitat loss. As human populations expand, encounters between bears and people become more frequent, leading to potential conflicts. Caribou populations are also declining across their range. Habitat fragmentation, caused by logging and road construction, disrupts their migration routes and makes them more susceptible to predation. Climate change exacerbates these challenges. Warming temperatures are melting sea ice, impacting the hunting grounds of polar bears. Changes in precipitation patterns are affecting the availability of food and water for many species. Addressing these complex and interconnected issues requires a multifaceted approach that tackles both the symptoms and the root causes of wildlife decline. Protecting Canada's wildlife wonderland is a shared responsibility. Governments, Indigenous communities, scientists, and citizens all have a role to play. By supporting evidence-based conservation policies, respecting Indigenous knowledge, and making sustainable choices in our daily lives, we can help ensure the survival of these magnificent creatures for generations to come. Youth engagement is particularly crucial. Programs that connect young people with nature and inspire them to become environmental stewards are essential for building a future where humans and wildlife can thrive together. Every action, no matter how small, can make a difference. By working together, we can protect Canada's natural heritage and ensure that the call of the loon and the roar of the grizzly bear continue to echo across this vast and beautiful land.